y'all said y'all wanted to see a synthetic wig install with the kinky edges. You asked for it, and I delivered. So not only are you getting a tutorial on how to install a synthetic wig with the kinky edges, you're also going to learn how to color your synthetic wig. Yeah, bet you didn't know that. You did not know that you can color a synthetic lace wig. Look at that color difference. From this to this. Customized by Deja. If you didn't like the color, no problem. You can change her. You'll also learn how to do a roller set on a synthetic wig. Oh, I almost forgot to tell y'all. This look is also inspired by Beyonce from the Checkup On It video. In the Checkup On It video with Beyonce, she had a lot of pink. And when I first saw that video when I was young, I was just mesmerized. I thought she looked so pretty. She was just giving Barbie doll. She looks good, right? Yeah, so you might as well just stay and watch, right? This is a Sensational Cloud 9 wig and it has a look to it. I ain't even gonna lie, that was a jump scare because this wig is pulling so green on my skin. I have a neutral undertone, so it don't take much for me to look desaturated and colorless. Something about this wig always irritated me. Something about this wig I never really liked, and I haven't worn her. And it's probably the way that the hair is curled, and maybe the hair is just a little bit too ashy on me right now. So what we're gonna do is we're going to dye this wig. Yes, you can dye synthetic lace wigs. What you need is synthetic RIT dye. Yeah, the chocolate RIT dye in a bowl, in a pot. And we're gonna tone this wig a little down, like make it more warm. I'm going to recurl this wig and she's still gonna have that kinky texture. Your synthetic wigs get old or they get matted at the end, you can recurl her and you can retexture her with the crimper and some rollers. So we dyed the wig and this is the color I got and it looks way better against my skin tone. Now here's a side by side. As you can see, there is a big difference. That chocolate brown looks so much better. And this dye is only $9 on Amazon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the texture back. She still has some texture in the hair, but I still want that crimped, kinky, light yucky feel. I'm going to put it back in the hair with my crimpers. You can use the crimper method on wet or dry hair. I would just advise you to be careful when it's wet because there will be steam coming from the crimper and it could burn you. The more tension you put on the hair, the less crimps you'll have, or if you're, hold the hair less taut, then you'll have more defined crimps. It all depends on what you want. You can customize it however you like. You can kind of see what I'm talking about right here. When I pull the hair, it kind of stretches out the fabric. Well, essentially this is plastic, so you can stretch the fabric out or plastic out, or don't stretch it out and then you'll have more crimps, like I said before. If you're wondering about the heat setting, I have the crimpers turned all the way up. I do not know how hot that is, but I went as hot as it can get. I had no problems. I love the texture we've created. It looks so natural. You would never assume that this was synthetic. A synthetica? This does not look plastic. It looks super natural and realistic. Now that we've crimped the hair and got the texture we wanted, it's time to curl it. So we have the hair parted in 4 sections. I'm going to do a roller set. I think I kind of want that Farrah Fawcett, this big voluminous hair look. We've already went in and we texturized the hair with a crimper. You could also do this with a curling iron. I noticed that when I use the curling iron after crimping the hair, it does take away some of the texture, and we want to keep the integrity of the texture that we created so that we're not, diminishing all the work that we did. We're going to use the rollers with the steamer because it's not as, abrasive. These are, I think, 2-inch, they're calling them magnetic rollers. And I also have a hair net that I'm going to put over it, and you'll see how I use this later. So I did this off camera. 1, 2, 3. These are all flipped up and this one is flipped down. When you go different ways with the curlers, when the curls fall, they won't all clump into one. Like they'll stay separated because they're curled in different directions. So this was hard for me to do and I'm getting tired. I'm really not that good at roller setting. This is my first time doing it this way. So we're just gonna do the same method on this side, and this is about probably like 1 inch, maybe almost 1.5 inches as far as like the width. It's about that big. So I should have enough rollers to do the whole head. So let's do one on camera. I'm out of the frame, but I'm holding the hair as high as it can go so that we get enough tension, and we want to roll it, pretty close to the scalp, and we want it to be tight, nice and neat. And I'm just securing it with a bobby pin. I don't know how to use those roller pins correctly, and bobby pins were the easiest option for me. So the first one I rolled was rolling downwards. Now the second one I'm rolling is going upwards, and we're going up again for the very last roller. I do the same roller pattern when I'm using a hot tool, and so it'll just be the same way with the steamer rollers we're gonna do. We have the hair all curled up. It took me way too long to do this. So we have the front ones going backwards, the sides are going up, this is going down, up, up, up. So now we're just going to put the net on and we're going to steam it. I'm going to steam it without the plastic bag on there, and then I'll steam it again with the plastic bag. The plastic bag is going to help contain most of the moisture in there so that we get all the hair. You want to be careful because you don't want to burn yourself. I learned this hack from a drag queen, and it really does a trick. This gets so hot, it creates a condensation that gets all the hair. You can see it on the bag, and it is super hot, so you have to be careful. I don't know if you can tell, but the bag is really hot. Like, so it's the next day. We have left the curls sit overnight. You don't have to do that if you don't have time. You can just wait till they're cool, and they'll be just fine. And I'm going to install this gluelessly because I like to change my wigs. I don't feel like putting real glue. So I'm just going to use the Frontal Queen lace spray to apply the wig. I was trying to give, you know, the whole Pink Panther look with Beyonce or check up on it, you know, very pink and girly. I just thought this lip would be so cute with the hair. We'll see how it goes. If I don't like it with the hair, I'm gonna change the lip. But until then, let's just put the wig on. Yeah, I have the wig sitting over here. So as you can see, I'm using the frontal spray again. Now, I don't use a lot of this. I don't know how much it costs because she sent it to me. But yeah, we're running low now. This is so crazy. It feels like I'm putting on a helmet or something. Oh my God, maybe can I put this on with the rollers? Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna be cute and like aesthetic, like real pretty, and take out the rollers while it was on my head. Y'all, the rollers are making it hard for me to like adjust the wig the way it needs to be, like especially on the ear tabs. So we're gonna take it down in front of the camera, and then I'll go back in and readjust my wig. I think this is making it too tight to put on. Okay. It got a little curl to it, but not really, y'all. I'm a little worried. It's gonna be like a body wave. It's not gonna be super tight. Oh, maybe that one just didn't get. I don't know, y'all. I was getting nervous because it's my first time doing this, and I was just hoping that I didn't spend all that damn time steaming this wig for it not to be curled right. I'm gonna come and take the last few out when I got my wig on right. But so far, oh my gosh, the curls look so pretty. I'm excited. Why the hell I look like I'm about to sing Tutti Frutti? Wham bam, what the fuck? Anyway, I have this band on my head because I'm trying to melt the lace. I try to make it easier for me to, you know, lay this down, cut the lace off. Oh, y'all, I'm just taking forever with this. I don't know why everything I do seems to take so damn long. I take long with everything. I wish I could do things super fast, but I'm just not that quick. Anyway, let's go ahead and remove this. And we're gonna cut off the lace. I feel like this wig is a little bit too small, so I have to kind of cut behind the lace by the ear tabs to just kind of pull it forward. Yo, this cap on this wig is too small. Now, to combat that, you would just go in between the wefts of the tracks and just kind of slice in between the tracks, and that way it'll stretch more. You'll have more room for your hair. I just hate when I have wigs and they don't go where my sideburns are. It just gives me a hard time and it's so irritating. I don't think I noticed that it was too small when I first tried this wig on, but now I know it's too small. So we're just gonna have to make it do what it do, because I'm not putting this back on. So we're gonna put some lace tint on. I can't find a brush right now, so I'm just gonna put it on with my hand. At this point, my spirits was real low because my wig wasn't acting right and it made Grandma sad. Grandma not mad, she just sad. And she needs to be plucked a little bit or something because I'm not feeling this round hairline look. Bad hair day. What is the girl to do? You need neutral growth. I feel like it looks a little too low on my head, right? I wish the sides came to like about right here. This was supposed to be an easy, quick tutorial. The front of this hairline looks crazy. So we have to customize her. Like, it was just looking way too round. So we're gonna kind of create a widow's peak and tweak it. When you get you a synthetic wig, they rarely come in like perfect. So you have to go in and make adjustments. And we're just debulking the front. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, if I... How y'all feel about this lip? I got this really cute frosty lip from TikTok shop, from Milk Cosmetics, and she is really giving Y2K. So once you carve out the widow's peak, you want to go in and like tease and razor comb the edges and make some little frayed pieces so that look more natural. And I went in and I used some MAC pressed powder to recolor the scalp. But this is looking so much better. You really do gotta customize your wigs, y'all. I think I did a pretty good job at making her look more natural in the front. Y'all, that really full, thick, dense hairline that just round all across, it just doesn't look good, especially not on me. My hairline is not like that. I have a widow's peak, and when the wig is too far low on my head, I feel like it throws off all the proportions of my face when my wig is too low. This is the MAC powder in the shade C8. This is a really good like neutral brown. I use this on my face too. I'm just trying to put it in the hairline and the parts that look a little white, adding a little makeup. So once you got your edges the way you want them to look, you go in and you crimp some more. You don't have to do this because we did it earlier, but you know, I'm a perfectionist. So we crimping them again. So now we looking like something. I'm brushing it and she's following exactly the way she need to look. Now like I know what I'm doing. This brown hair and the pink sweater is looking so cute and soft. Oh, I did tell you, when you get your baby hairs or edges in place, you want to spray it with some hairspray. So. And before y'all ask, no, I didn't record this makeup look. I did not record this makeup look because I take too long doing everything. Turkey stop it, check on me tonight. Y'all asking for a lot. I'm doing a lot. The bottom half did come out looser than what I wanted, but it's okay. Like, we can wear her in the middle. I'm kind of pro no part, but you can add a little part in the center. She got some roots up there. If you want to do a middle part, you can. We curled her in a way where she's just perfect, no matter which side you decide to wear it on. I would say for my first time using rollers, I think she turned out so good. That steam hack, I learned from a drag queen. Yeah. It's just so cutesy, so dolly. I really am proud of how this turned out because I had so many problems, but look, we took $50 and we made it stretch. I love creating tutorials that are affordable and just do it yourself. We're gonna bring do it yourself back to YouTube. Don't judge me. Yeah, I just think she looks way better now than she did before. I didn't like those curls before. Now, if you get you a wig and you don't like the curls, recurl her. So if you're looking to dye one of your synthetic lace wigs, you need the synthetic RIT dye. It's not gonna work if you don't have the synthetic RIT dye. It's called Dye More, and this is the shade Chocolate Brown. I didn't cut any more layers in this. This is the layers that it already had. So I showed you guys how to recurl your synthetic wig, dye your synthetic wig, how to pluck your synthetic wig, how to add the crimped edges. Like, you got four things that you probably wouldn't learn anywhere else besides this channel. Who can't do it? It don't matter what she is. She can be polyester, she can be human hair. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna slay a wig, okay? Let's see what she looks like with a headband. This is one scene in a check up on the video with Beyonce, and she had on a headband. She looking so sweet. She was like, I wanna look like that. So I got this headband. I think she looks so cute. And this is like a close-up on the hairline. I like my men patient. I think I did a really good job. The kinky edges really does conceal the lace. First, I gotta eat you. At this point, the video is done, but I just look so cute, and I think y'all just need all of these clips of me just being cute. But what do you guys want to see next? A lot of y'all were requesting I do the kinky edges on a curly wig, a curly human hair wig, or synthetic.
Can you more hair care?
Thank you so much for the love, and keep giving me suggestions, y'all. My wig turned out a little bit more on the chocolate side because that's the color I used, and I thought I wanted a little darker. And overall I am happy with how it turned out. I still think it gives Beyonce check up on the vibes, right? I think so. But yeah, this is the wig install. I think she looks so good, and I hope y'all learned something. I will see y'all next time.